The Jammu and Kashmir police has now issued a clarification. This is regarding the Bhaderwah murder case that has taken place of a 50-year-old man, Naeem Ahmed. The police said so far there is no information of this incident being related to cow vigilantism. Investigations on this is still underway. Now, this is a clarification that come in because the situation on ground, though, continues to remain tense. There has been 2 straight days of curfew imposed as we speak. Violence that has been reported. The army has taken out a flag march there as well. But this is what the police has now said, making it very clear to not label this as a case of cow vigilantism. It is a sensitive case and curfew that is being imposed for 2 days. The police saying that investigations are still on.
हमने 8 लोग जो है वो राउंड अप किए हुए हैं जो सस्पेक्ट्स हैं हमारे, तो वो फर्दर आगे इन्वेस्टिगेशन में पता चलेगा कि उनका क्या रोल है या किसका ये कैसे हुआ है, वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन में ही सामने आएगा। अभी पोस्टमार्टम की रिपोर्ट आनी है, बट मोस्ट प्रोबेबली गन शॉट है।
सिचुएशन अभी काफ़ी मात्रा में कंट्रोल्ड है। जो कंसर्न्ड डेड बॉडी थी उसका जो है लास्ट राइट्स वो परफॉर्म ऑलरेडी हो चुके हैं और जो क्राउड है वो पैसिफाई हो चुका है, वो अपने अपने घरों में चला गया है। आपके माध्यम से मैं लोगों को अपील करना चाहूँगा कि किसी भी तरीके से इसको कुछ लोगों की तरफ से कम्युनल देने की कोशिश की जा सकती है। इसमें कोई भी कम्युनल एस्पेक्ट इन्वॉल्व नहीं है। एक क्रिमिनल होता है।
Our correspondent Pradeep is getting us further inputs here. Pradeep, help us understand in investigations that have continued for the past 2 days, there has been a lot of tension there on the streets of Bhaderwah. On this sudden clarification now that is coming from the police.
Yes, in fact, the situation in Bhaderwah continues to remain volatile, and that is one of the reasons that the police is asking people not to fall prey to any kind of rumors. They say that this is a criminal act, but don't try to give it a communal tinge, because in situation like such, we have seen in the past also certain people have tried to spread rumors using social media and social networking sites. So that is one of the reasons that police is asking them to be careful about this thing and don't fall prey to any kind of rumor. In fact, the police has come out with a clarification that so far they had not been able to identify the person who is responsible for this murder, and they are looking into all the aspects, and they are not able to even identify the motive behind this murder, because what had happened that yesterday in the middle of the night, when Naeem Shah, 50-year-old person, along with 2-3 other people, they were returning from the Basti area. That was the time when there was, as per one of the eyewitnesses, that there was in fact a scuffle between them. Some people hurled abuses on them, and that was the time when somebody opened fire. Though that person, eyewitness, had maintained that they were part of the cow vigilante team, but so far as the police is concerned, they said that they have no such, in fact, clue that any of them was a part of the cow vigilante group. So they are saying that right now this is the better not to fall prey to any kind of rumor, because they are still investigating the matter. They hardly know what actually had been motive behind this murder, why the fire was opened, what was the reason behind this thing, what they had been doing in the middle of the night at about 2 a.m., where from they were coming and where they were going. So all these things are being investigated. But in such a situation...
But Pradeep, what is this kind of damage control that the police is stepping in and doing 2 days after the incident? Investigations have been on for 2 days, 8 suspects have been taken in, and the police still has no answers.
Yes, you are absolutely right. The police has no answer because investigation is still continuing. They have already detained 8 people in this regard, but they are yet to, in fact, identify and arrest the main accused in this particular case of murder. Already they have registered an FIR, and under Section 302, the case has been registered that amounts to murder. They have already done the post-mortem also, and they are getting the post-mortem report by today evening. They'll be getting that report also. But so far as police is concerned, because it's a volatile state, a volatile region, in the past also, certain such incidents where certain people have tried to give it a communal tinge, and such incidents are blown out of proportion, and that leads to tension between different communities, and that is one of the reasons that the police is asking everybody to be very cautious about that, not to fall prey to any kind of rumor unless and until the investigation is complete. Don't jump to any conclusion, don't dump the gun, and that is not going to be good for the society, especially for the Bhaderwah region, where the situation for the last 2 days is tense, and already the curfew has been imposed. Army is also doing flag march to ensure that no untoward incident takes place after this thing.
That's right. Pradeep, thanks for getting us those inputs.